Hi everyone. Today we are here for our academic presentation portfolio. My name is Kangeshwaran Kannan. My metric number is 202411.
My name is Eugene Lim and my metric number is 203489.
My name is Juya Singh and my metric number is 203647.
So today we are here. So let's just look at these pictures. It may look funny for all of you, but this is the reality we are facing today. Yes, chemicals all over in our agricultural industry. Is this safe and good for our healthy lifestyle? Definitely not. So our topic for today is going to be, next slide. Yes, none other than organic farming. We are here today to emphasize the importance of organic farming. So, as you all can see, our world today is moving towards a very healthy and mainly healthy, focus mainly in healthy lifestyle. So, next slide. So that's why we chose this topic for today to emphasize on the importances of organic farming, which we all need for today. Next. So I will be giving some brief introduction and also the first point, and my friend Eugene will explain about the second and third point. And later on, my friend Chu Yaseng will continue with the fourth and also will conclude the presentation for today. Next. So why organic farming? Yes, organic farming is really needed nowadays because we don't want synthetic chemicals and we don't want inorganic fertilizers anymore. We have a lot of other choices such as composting and also organic fertilizers which we can make at home, and which we can only rely on the organic substances which are available around us. So I think we want to mainly focus on this, and also we want to aim at human welfare. Yes, here we want to save the environment and also the society around us. Next slide. So my point is mainly focusing on the organic farming is maintaining the agrobiodiversity. Yes, of course. This can be seen like in organic farming, mainly the farmers are nowadays using a lot of adapted seeds and also breeds. So these can actually create a very healthy gene pool which can last long for the uh, maybe until the for the future generation, because nowadays we are tend to use a lot of genetically modified organisms in our farming, but we don't want this, we don't want all of this to go very very fast, and also we don't want this to uh, be in our organic farming, because we want all these organic and also the traditional breeds which we can save for the next generation. And also we are here trying to attract new and colonizing species, especially like the predators such as owls and also the praying mantis, which we can actually attract them by very few use of fertilizers, I mean chemical fertilizers and also the inorganic substances. As we can avoid all this, we can eventually attract all kind of beneficial organisms which are going to give a lot of benefits to our farming. So next, my friend Eugene will continue with the next point.
Okay. The nation that destroys its soil destroys itself. This sentence highlights the fact that the importance of soil does not only affect the agriculture sector, it also has the potential to affect the whole country. Soil filters our water, provides essential nutrients to our forests and crops, and helps regulate the Earth's temperature as well as many of the important greenhouse gases. So now I'll walk you through the next and following importance of organic farming. Next, please. Alright, organic farming improves soil fertility and structure. The essential difference between organic farming and conventional farming is that conventional farming relies on chemical intervention to fight pests and provide plant nutrition, whereas organic farming mostly rely on natural principles, including farming practice like crop rotation. The use of chemical fertilizer will lead to several issues such as soil degradation, nitrogen leaching, and reduction in soil organic matter. Hence, the practice of crop rotation is important to maintain soil structure and nutrient level, and also to prevent soil-borne pests from getting a foothold in the farm. When a single crop is planted in the same place every year, the soil structure will slowly deteriorate as the same nutrients are being used time and time again. Simultaneously, insect pests that feed on a single crop will spend their larval stage in the soil. So if only a single crop were to plant in the same place, this pest population will increase definitely as their food source remains. So how does crop rotation maintain soil structure and nutrient level? First of all, having plants that feed nitrogen such as peas or other legumes plant will improve soil quality for future crops planted in the same bed. As we know, nitrogen plays an important role in plant growth. In that way, the nitrogen will be available for other crops. Alternating shallow-rooted or deep-rooted plants in a given area enable it to draw nutrients from the soil at varying depth. In this way, the plant will have sufficient nutrients for growth. And as mentioned above, soil-borne pests that feed on one family of plants are hindered because their food source is not in the same location, and therefore we can prevent the pest from multiplying. Next, please. Okay. Organic farming also lowers initial investment. Next. This means that farmers can avoid the cost of chemical fertilizer, pesticides, and also herbicides. Composting, which is decomposed organic material, can be used to replace chemical fertilizers. Compost is made with plant or animal waste such as leaf, shredded twig, manure, and kitchen scraps from plants. Therefore, compost has a good amount of organic matter for plants. Organic farming mostly relies on natural pest control, which replaces pesticides. Natural enemies of plant insect pests and diseases are known as biological control agents, which includes predators such as ladybug, which consume aphids. Lastly, the cost of herbicides can be avoided as well by incorporating livestock into organic system. Livestock feed on grass and mixed wheat will improve soil structure, and at the same time, livestock also provide manure to fertilize the soil. Also, weeds can be blocked by increasing the plant density. So organic farmers don't merely substitute non-toxic material for pesticide and fertilizers, but rather consider the farm as an integrated entity with all parts interconnected. And that's all from me. Now I'll pass it to my friend to continue the presentation.
Okay, thank you, Eugene. And let me continue to the next slide. Besides that, the importance of the organic farming not only will lower the initial investment, but also can protect the environment. The environment defined as the condition or the surrounding in which a person, animal, or plant live or operate. In short, organic farming is a much healthy and sustainable way compared to the conventional farming. This is because organic farming prohibits the use of the harmful pesticide and chemical which is detrimental to the environment and produce a considerable damage to the ecosystem. For example, organic farming usually use the crop rotation and the tillage to avoid or to reduce the crop problem. Although conventional farming is typically require the high resources and high energy intensity, but also high in the productive. However, the use of the synthetic base of the pesticide and the chemical in the conventional farming is harmful to the environment, especially it's harmful to the polluting the soil, the water, and the ecosystem. For the public, most of them prefer to choose the organic food. According to the statistic that I found that 95% of them say their top reason was to avoid the pesticide. And for the organic farming, the farmer will prohibit the use of the synthetic base of pesticide and the fertilizers. In other words, organic farming is more healthy and more environment friendly. In addition, organic farming also can protect the environment by combating the greenhouse effect. And for now, agriculture is a major source of the greenhouse gases, and it's also indirectly responsible for the greenhouse gases emission in the deforestation and the other land use changes. And according to the statistic, according to the Intergovernmental Panel on the Climate Change, which is also called IPPC, it showed that approximately 9% of the total greenhouse gases emission is from the agriculture sector in 2007. And it's also showed that agriculture is a significantly depend on the climate, and which is a source of the greenhouse gases. And the researchers also compare to the organic farming and the conventional farming, and it showed that organic farming actually can help to reduce the carbon dioxide and help to slow down the climate change. And in other words, the organic farming do not use any synthetic fertilizer and the pesticide, and will not produce any polluting gases such as the methane, sulfur, and other gas changes. And this means that this method actually can help to retain the carbon inside the soil, and it also can reduce the total amount of the carbon emitted to the environment, atmosphere, and environment. And therefore, this method actually can help to decrease the global warming. And in conclusion, organic farming has a lot of the advantage to our ecosystem, and I really hope that more farmers can use this method in the future. And that's all for today, and thank you for your listening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.